I haven't met a single Christian who says, America is doing great. I feel wonderful about the things that are going on. It's great that they found all this stuff about Jeffrey Epstein and what's happening, and nothing got done about it. I'm happy about the gas prices, and I'm happy about grocery store things. I'm happy that we went to war for Israel. Isn't this wonderful? America is going great. Well, no, I haven't met anyone. But you know what the big problem is? Is Christians feel like they can't do anything about it because they've had now almost 100 years of preaching at them that this is all God's will, that we just need to stand aside and let all of this take place. This, my friends, has all been a big lie. This was all formulated little less than 100 years ago. And the main teaching behind all of it was to get you to stand down, to erase what Jesus had really taught about the blessings, and Christians occupying, that means taking command and controlling, until he returns for the final judgment. My friends, the secrets of the blessings have been hidden from you. Jesus, didn't he say, whatsoever you ask of the Father? Yeah, whatsoever you ask in his name, he said, God will give it to you. So why aren't Christians presidents of the United States? Why aren't they leading as congressmen? Why are all these radical, against Christ, dual citizen people running all the corporation and poisoning our food, making our kids sick with vaccination? Why isn't your own life going the way Jesus said? It's because you don't know the secrets of the blessings. And they taught pastors to teach it a different way. The Bible didn't change. Pastors were taught to teach you to be submissive, to think that you're supposed to be weak and poor because this is all God's will. My friends, it was a complete and utter total lie, a psychological operation to get you and the church to stand down. If you want out of it, you want America back in control, if you think Christians should occupy until Jesus returns, if you think you should not live paycheck to paycheck, if you believe that Jesus has a better plan for you, you need to check out Secrets of the Blessings. Link in the description. I have a sample audio of it just after this.
How to Receive from God, a plain guide to understanding prayer, faith, and receiving through Christ. Who you are and why it matters. Before anyone can understand how to receive anything from God, they first have to understand who they are. Most people have a completely wrong picture of themselves in relation to the Father, and that wrong picture is what stops them before they even begin. Psalm 8 verse 5 says the Father created man a little lower than the angels and crowned him with glory and honor. Hebrews 2 verse 7 confirms it. Think about what that means. Of everything the Father made, every creature, every living thing on this planet, man alone was crowned. Man alone was given dominion. Man alone was made in the image of the Father himself, which means man alone carries within him the capacity for reason, creativity, moral understanding, and direct communication with the Creator. No other creature on earth has this. You are not an accident. You are not the product of blind chance. You are the crown of creation, made in the image of the Father, given authority over the natural world, and given access to the supernatural that no other creature possesses. This matters enormously because the entire system of receiving is built on this foundation. You are not approaching the Father as a beggar approaching a stranger. You are a child approaching the Father who designed this entire system specifically so that his children could come to him, communicate with him, and receive from him. Until you understand that, you will approach him with the wrong posture, and posture matters. Who the Father is. The Father is the I am that I am, the creator of all things that exist. Everything visible and invisible, measurable and immeasurable, was created by him and is sustained by him. He is not an energy or a vibration or a cosmic force. He is the Father, the living God, the Almighty, the Lord of all creation, who hears, responds, loves, and acts with intention and purpose. He is the Father that Jesus revealed. He is the God who so loved this world that he gave his only Son so that the relationship between him and mankind could be fully restored. He also established every law by which this world operates. Every consistent principle you can observe in creation, the way seeds become what you plant, the way the mind responds to what you feed it, the way spoken words carry force and effect, the way faith releases the supernatural. Every one of these consistent principles is a law that the Father designed and set in place. He is not subject to these laws. They are entirely subject to him. He parted seas. He stopped the sun. He raised the dead. These are not violations of creation. They are the Creator exercising his complete authority over what he made. Understanding this is critical to everything that follows. Every mechanism in the system of receiving works because the Father built it in, is his design. These are his laws operating in his creation. The change Christ made, you have direct access. For most of human history, ordinary people could not approach the Father directly. Then Jesus died on the cross. At the moment of his death, Matthew 27 verse 51 records something extraordinary. The curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The message was clear and it was permanent. The way to him is now open. Hebrews 4 verse 16 tells you what this means for you right now. Today, in any moment, let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. With confidence, not through a priest, not through ceremony or ritual or special occasion. You have direct access to the Father, the Creator of all things, through Jesus Christ. At any moment, in any place, you can come to him. This is the foundation the entire system rests on. The pathway to the Father is open. It was opened by Christ. The only question is how to walk it well. You need to understand that there are two distinct ways he works when his people bring things to him. The first is purely supernatural and instantaneous. The second way is what this guide is primarily about, the covenant pathway. Jesus said, "Whatsoever you ask in my name, the Father shall give it to you." This is a process, a series of understandings and steps that, when followed, moves you toward receiving what the Father has promised. The Father is just as active and just as involved in this pathway. But this pathway involves you more deliberately. It involves your understanding, your mind, your words, your beliefs, and your alignment with his word and his will. This is the pathway the Bible describes in detail, and it is this pathway that most people either do not understand or get wrong. That is why they pray and do not receive. Not because the Father is absent, because they do not know how the system works.